Okay. Hold on. Just tell me when. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Eye. Tonight's matchup has the Hurricanes against the Golden Panthers for Bryant High School's homecoming. And sorry about the late start, but we had some technical difficulties. But we're here now, and it's third down and about 12. Rajay Bowie's got the pass. He's got to evade some pressure. He's still going. He's around on the, and he's tackled just outside of the 50-yard line. It'll be fourth down for the Hurricanes.
Jared, that shows you just how dangerous Rajay Bowie can be with his wheels.
No matter how dangerous a quarterback has to be, though, the offensive line has got to be there. They've been getting tired, but they've got to have protection. There's no excuse for that.
Jared, I absolutely agree. I think our offensive line's been doing an okay job so far. They haven't been getting too much push in the run plays, but they've been all right in pass coverage.
And this is going to set up about fourth down. And oh, there's a flag on the play, and it's going to go against Bryant. Never mind, the flag on the play is going to be, well, it's still being examined right now. As of right now, they're set up on the 50-yard line, but there is a flag on the play, and the coaches are talking to the refs right now to see what they're going to do about it. Josh?
Jared, while we have a short break, I want to go ahead and plug this in here. This is a game of first. It's our first home game of the season. It's Coach Haynes' first home game of his entire coaching era at Alma Bryant. And also, it's the first game with our full team, it seems like, at Alma Bryant. 16 starters are returning, some from suspension, some from injury. So this game is very important for Bryant going through the rest of the season, not to mention it's a homecoming game.
Absolutely. You have to know that this team's going to be dangerous now, but you have to realize there is going to be a little bit of trouble getting the chemistry of the team together to start out the game. That's all right. They're going to get it together. And here we go. It's going to be fourth down and about 12 for the Hurricanes on the 50-yard line. They've got the punting team out there, and Caleb Williams can sure bomb it. He knows how to punt. And there's the punt right there. It's going to be a big one. It's going to go about 35 yards, take a Hurricane bounce, and it will not be returned. And it's still going down inside the 10-yard line. Impressive.
Jared, you couldn't ask for a better punt. That was an absolutely beautiful placement on that kick right there. Caleb is a true triple threat punter.
He's been doing it since last year, Josh, and he's just waiting for that moment to get that punt pass or that fake punt run. He is truly a great athlete. Plays baseball, too.
It's all he ever seems to talk about, Jared. All he ever seems to talk about.
All right, now the Hurricanes are going to set up defense with about, it's going to be first and 10 for the Golden Bears on about the 6-yard line with about 9 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. The Golden Bears are up 14-0 right now and are trying to find some momentum, but the Hurricanes' D has been strong tonight.
Jared, I've been extremely impressed with the quarterback from Robertsdale, number 10, Tristan Stevens. He's been poised, he's got a good arm, and I'm really excited to see what he does here out of his own end zone.
He has been putting the ball in the right spot tonight, but the Hurricanes do have a secret weapon. It's number 45, Darian Cooper. Almost all county defensive end last year as the Robertsdale Golden Bears get about a 3-yard run on the play, stopped by the defensive line pretty well.
Almost all county, almost everywhere, honestly, all over the field. Right there, we just saw a short run for Robertsdale, about a 5-yard carry, second down now.
Here we go, the Robertsdale Golden Bears. Robertsdale Golden Bears going to set up in the shotgun. They've got one running back behind the quarterback. They've got an up back, 2 receivers on the far side of the field, and 1 receiver on the short side. And the snap. It's a running play. He's got a hole, and Bryant stuffed it. They stuffed him right there. Perfect play by the linebackers to fill those gaps. Josh?
Jared, that was the definition of a gang tackle right there. You saw the entire defensive line converge on that one spot to stop that running back.
Absolutely. That is how defense works. Well played, Bryant Hurricanes. And that is going to set up 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. It's going to be about 3rd and 5 for the Golden Bears on their own 15-yard line or so. Excuse me, 10-yard line. Here we go. They're going to set up in the pistol formation. They have an up back, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back behind the quarterback. Oh, there's going to be some dirty laundry on the field. Could be an offsides on Bryant, or encroachment on Bryant, excuse me.
Jared, we're about to see encroachment, yes. Encroachment on Bryant, that's going to hurt. That's going to be a first down for Robertsdale, and the defense has seriously got to fill. Oh, no. Yes, it is first down, Jared.
Well, this is what we were talking about earlier, Josh. These starters are just not accustomed to game time yet, so there's going to be a little bit of mistakes out there to start the game off, but they're getting used to it. Defense has played well tonight, and let's see what happens right here. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Golden Bears on about the 15-yard line with about 8 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter. They've got a receiver coming in motion, and they don't give it to him. It's a play-action pass. The quarterback is going deep, and it is going nowhere. Great defense by the cornerback.
That was number 28, Jalen Timmy. Oh, no. Yes. Sorry, Jared. Rosters got screwed up. But, mistakes happen.
Yes, Josh, mistakes do happen. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Bears, as that play was a mistake from the very beginning. But it wasn't caused by them. It was caused by that strong Hurricane defense. Here we go. They're gonna bring in a new man with the play. Hurricanes are setting up. Hunter Kraus is in the game. Hunter Kraus, seasoned veteran senior. What all can you ask for?
Also known as sauerkraut.
Thank you, Josh. And it'll be 2nd down and 10. They're going to set up in the shotgun. They're sending a man in motion. And here he goes. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to try to go to the outside, but he is quickly stuffed by that strong Hurricane defense. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Canes got it. Canes have the football. It will be Canes' ball with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. The Canes will have it inside their own 20-yard line, Josh.
Yep, they sure got that ball.
And here we go. This will set up the drive for the Canes inside Robertsdale territory. I'm telling you what, Josh, with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left, they've really got to capitalize on this. And here comes the senior offensive line that is going to get the job done tonight.
Yeah, Jared, I've been looking at number 70, Aaron Bentley. Big man, big plans, big game for him.
And here come the Canes. They're going to be set up on the right side of the field. They're going to have it's in the I formation. Quarterback's got 2 running backs behind him, 1 receiver. Oh, it's a handoff right up the middle. Here we go. There's a hole. Ced's going to hit it. Cedric is going to, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Jared, I don't know. That was a beautiful run. The way he cut through there, that was a very deserved touchdown.
That is true vision. Ced has been doing that. Number 5, Cedric. Where's he at? Johnson with the carry. He's been doing that ever since he was in middle school, folks. He sure has great vision. That'll be a touchdown for the Hurricanes with about 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Hurricanes are going to line up for the PAT. Last week against Murphy, the place kicker for the Hurricanes was 2 for 2. Let's see what he does tonight. The snap, the kick, and it is good. That'll be 14-7 now. Hurricanes get a score.
Strong leg from a strong man, Jared. Also, said, doesn't need to go to the eye doctor. He's got perfect vision.
Thank you for that, Josh. And the Hurricanes will kick it off now to the Golden Bears with 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter.
Jared, I don't think I've ever seen a run like that from a Hurricane since I've been here.
Well, you know what they say? Well, you know what they say, Josh. New staff, new hopes, new vision, new everything. The Hurricanes are coming out this year. They're going all the way.
I mean, it's definitely a new start.
And with that, we're setting up for the kickoff right now. There'll be 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the second quarter. The Hurricanes will come out. They're coming out a little bit slowly, but they will kick the ball.
Slow but surely. Jared, I've been really impressed with the way they've played tonight. The fact that it is 7-14 with 7 minutes, 41 seconds left in the second quarter is just impressive, especially given the success level that's been occurring over the past few years with Alma Bryant. They're set up for a win here, I think. If they can keep this momentum, change the momentum since the fumble going, this could be a nice homecoming night for the Canes.
Well, one thing's for sure, Josh. They definitely have the homecoming crowd behind them. And here comes the kickoff. The Hurricanes are going to set it up, just as everybody else does, on the 40-yard line. And the kicker is in position. Here he goes. The kick is up. Not a long kick, but placed well. Robertsdale's going to field it, and they are going to run. And he is stuffed. He is absolutely stuffed by Hurricane Incorporated.
Landon Weston, again, showing his defensive prowess on a nice tackle.
And with that, that'll set up 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the second quarter. The Golden Bears will have the ball. And the Hurricane D is going to come out trying to get another turnover just like they did last time.
Yes.
Thank you, Josh. And here come the Golden Bears and the Hurricanes out right now. Robertsdale's going to have it first down on about the 33-yard line of the Canes with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Here they come, Canes lining up in your traditional 4-3 style, the style that has gone through the test of age.
You've heard about Harvey. You've heard about Irma. This is Alma Bryant.
Thank you, Josh. Hurricanes set up in 4-3. There's a pass. It's a bubble screen. Shut down immediately by the cornerback. Way to come in with that swooping tackle right there, Josh.
If they're hackers, they would have shut down that play.
And with that, there are 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second quarter. And the Hurricanes are going to make some changes. And in comes seasoned veteran Hunter Kraus. You're going to be hearing his name a lot this season, folks. He does everything. He's on offense as a receiver. He plays cornerback on D, and he returns kicks very well for the Canes. Here we go. It's going to be second down and long after that ferocious tackle made by the Hurricane cornerback. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Robertsdale's going to set up in the shotgun with 2 receivers out to his left. It's a pass. He's rolling out. He's got pressure. He's got pressure coming from the end. He evades it, and he gets the pass off, and he's still going. He's going to get a first down and more here, and he gets to the sideline. It's going to be about a 30-yard gain for the Golden Bears, and they're going to set up on the 40-yard line, Josh.
Jared, that is what you call snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
A well-done play by the quarterback. I could not agree more, Josh. To evade that pressure from all-county defensive end Darian Cooper was very impressive. And to still get the throw off, even more impressive.
Well, the running back, Wesley, really did a good job on that to get out there and catch the ball.
Absolutely. Oh, there is some dirty laundry on the play. Let's see what's going to happen right here. Oh, and it's going to go against the Golden Bears, and that will take them back.
Sometimes you get breaks. Bryant got a break right there, Jared. The defense needs to tighten up on that edge.
Absolutely, Josh. The cornerbacks have been getting burned all day, but hopefully they'll get that figured out. They are a very strong, seasoned group of veterans that will get it done.
Well, they're learning from the legacy of Coach Jones.
Chains started and moved. Now we're about to find the original line of scrimmage.
Sorry about that, folks. This will set up a first down and long for the Robertsdale Golden Bears. There are 6 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter, and there's a little bit of confusion out on the play for the Robertsdale offense. And right as there should be, the Hurricane defense has been swarming on them all night.
When you have gale force winds coming at you like that, Jared, there's just no way. Sorry, folks. When you have a defense coming at you like that, it's just impossible to keep your bearings. The offense is going to make mistakes, as evidenced by the 2 penalties that just occurred. They're backing them up even farther now. The line to gain is that much farther away.
Yes, Josh, thank you for those wise words of wisdom. There's going to be 6 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. It is going to be first down and about a quarter of a mile for the Robertsdale Golden Bears. A couple of horrible penalties on their part. Hopefully the Hurricanes will capitalize on this and either force them to punt and get a turnover out of this, Josh.
Well, that's always what you want on defense. I think they'd be happy with just getting out of here with a punt return, though.
Absolutely nothing wrong with the punt return as we have Hunter Kraus returning the punts.
But right now it's still first down. And that Robertsdale offense is dangerous. No matter where they are on the field, they can score. They are a big play machine.
Absolutely. You think you have them pinned, and the quarterback does some Johnny Manziel-esque things and gets around and somehow finds a receiver out in the middle of the open. But here we go. Robertsdale will set up. It'll be about, like I said, first and a quarter of a mile. I'm serious, folks. This is ridiculous. But here we go. They will set up. Josh?
It looks like the chain crew is confused. They're moving backwards. And are they setting them up with the 1st and 10? It looks like they're setting them up with a nope. The ref is telling them to set it there. And in this little break, we would like to give a shout out to Mr. Richard Miller, who
put all this together with Seymour Broadcasting. We'd like to thank Tim Finnegan for being our mentor and life coach. Miss Samantha Smith for being the greatest assistant principal in the entire world. Jared, do you have anybody you want to shout out?
I shout out to Mr. Estel, the great principal at Bryant High School. He keeps everything going well around the school. And with that being said, it will be 2nd down and 13 for the Robertsdale Golden Bears. There was some confusion on the ref's part, but now we have what we're going to have, and it'll be second. Well, there's another flag on the field. Flags are flying everywhere, Josh.
Jared, this is like the 4th of July, except with a country that has a yellow flag.
Absolutely right, Josh. Could not agree more. This is like an Independence Day celebration. I mean, they're going everywhere.
Of a country with a yellow flag.
Of a country with a yellow flag. Yes, sir. And it will set the Robertsdale Golden Bears up at about 2nd and 13. The confusion is all over. And with that being said, there are 6 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter. They have it on about the 25-yard line. They've got 2 receivers out left and 2 receivers out right. Quarterback's in shotgun, and he's got a play action. Oh, he evades a sack again, and here he goes. He's on the rollout. He's trying to find someone, and he throws it away. Oh, my, did he complete the pass? It is called incomplete. Valiant effort by the quarterback right there, but he just could not quite get it done as the Canes defense was swarming all over him, Josh.
Jared, these are the moments that make you wish we had instant replay in high school football. That was a close play. That quarterback evaded the pressure. That was a great play. They deserved to complete that one.
Absolutely, but unfortunately for them, they did not. The Hurricanes defense is swarming all over them, and it will be about 3rd down. Well, there's a timeout on the field with about 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the second quarter. There's a timeout on the field, and the Robertsdale Golden Bears are going to try to regroup after those last 3 atrocious plays.
Jared, I've always said that a defense in football is like a beaver building a dam. And if there's one hole in the dam, the family of beavers cannot survive. Jared, while we have this break, I'd like to shout out our production team, Alma Bryant's finest, Parker Arrington, our producer, Avery, Chason on the sound machine, Cody Schlump running the cameras and as a director. Downstairs we have Jasmine, who's helping out with the cameras, and Dalton, who is also helping out with the cameras. Upstairs we have Grant Torsha, braving the heights that are above us.
Absolutely. Those elements can get fierce up there, but not as fierce as the Cane defense that has been proven so far this game to be very tough.
Well, when you spend about 20 minutes on the field, you're going to have a lot of time to show off.
You're right, Josh. The offense does need to get themselves together, but with a one-play touchdown drive, maybe they've got some momentum going for them.
Yep. Bryant's going to need to have some sustained drives if they want to go deep into the fourth quarter against this team.
Absolutely, and here we are back. It'll be about 3rd and 17 for the Golden Bears. They're going to set up on about the 23-yard line. They've got 2 receivers out left, 2 receivers out right. Quarterback in the shotgun, and here we go. He's getting pressured again, but he throws it, and it is incomplete. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Bears will – wait, there is a flag on the field. Hopefully we won't get hit with anything like a pass interference, but the refs are conferring right now, and it might not be good for the Hurricanes, Josh.
Jared, when you do commit unforced mistakes like this, allow flags to hurt yourself in the game, you're not going to win many football games. They're going to have to force something against Robertsdale.
Well, absolutely. Think of a team like Alabama that doesn't make many mistakes at all, and you see how they go about their business. I mean, they've won 4 national championships in the past, 7 years? So they know how to do it.
It's 8 years. But, yes, I do see your point. Alabama is a great football team.
And with that, it'll be about 3rd and 3 for the Golden Bears. They're going to set up around the 40-yard line. Quarterback's got one running back behind them. The snap is underway. It's a pass right up the middle, and it is a big one. It is going to be about a 30-yard gain, unfortunately, for the Hurricanes. Well-designed play, well-thrown ball. Everything was working for the Golden Bears on that one, Josh.
They took advantage of a linebacker covering a much faster receiver.
Gavin Barber is a great run stopper, and he's a great defender. But when you put somebody on a receiver on a linebacker like that, you're not going to win that battle many times.
Absolutely. He's got heart, will, and determination, but he just does not have the speed to keep up with some of those speedy receivers.
With that, we're going to take a short break as we fix our mic real quick. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the broadcast. Sorry about that. We had some more technical difficulties, but right now it is good news for the Hurricanes. It'll be about 4th and 5 for the Robertsdale Golden Bears with about 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter. But it looks like they're going to go for it. But all the Hurricanes have to do is stop them on 1 down, and they'll get the ball back.
Jared, they're going to have to build the dam if they want to stop them on this 4th down.
Absolutely. But here we go. The Hurricanes need to have a hard-nosed, blue-collar stop, much like the community around here. Here comes the pass, and it is not. It is going to be a completion on a slant play, and it's going to be about another 20-yard game for the Golden Bears. The quarterback has played a really good game. He's been picking the secondary apart, Josh.
They're taking advantage of a relatively weak secondary on Bryant's part right now. These people are talented. It just seems like they're getting blown off the ball right now.
Well, as we discussed earlier, the 16 starters coming back has created some weird chemistry for the Hurricanes, but they're still shaking out the kinks and improving throughout the game. Josh?
You have to be impressed with Landon Weston's ability he's shown at safety, number 20. He's a 10th grader, but he's been stepping up to the plate.
Absolutely. Very talented, hard-working guy. He's going to have a great future in football and definitely with the Hurricanes. Right now there's a timeout on the field, so a minor stoppage in play with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter. The Golden Bears, unfortunately, will have the ball inside the Hurricanes' 20, 1st and 10. Josh?
Jared, the defense cannot stay out here for long drives like this. They're going to have to the offense is going to have to either extend their drives or the defense is going to have to stop them quicker. They cannot hold up under this kind of relentless pressure from the Robertsdale offense.
Absolutely. Just like all great defenses, Bryant's defense has gotten tired on this drive. I mean, when you're out there every play, it definitely takes its toll. Anyways, here we go. Golden Bears will set up on the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. They're going to have 2 receivers out right, 1 out left, and up back in the pistol formation. He's going to be sent in motion, 1 running back behind the quarterback, and here's the snap. It's a run, straight up the middle, and he is stuffed. Hardly anything on that. Maybe a gain of 2. It's a very strong play by the Hurricanes' interior lineman, Josh.
There appeared to be a hole there at the beginning of the play, but the defense really did shut it down very quickly. That was a nice job by the defensive line converging on that 1 point.
Absolutely. That's their job, and they've been doing it well all night. With 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter, the Golden Bears will have it 2nd down and 7 on about the Hurricanes' 16-yard line. Right now, they've got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're in the pistol formation with an up back on the left side. There's a snap. It is another run right up the middle, and it is stopped again, only for about another 3-yard game. The Hurricane defense has been doing a spectacular job on this particular series.
That's pretty much a repeat of the last play, Jared.
This defense, this run defense, sure has stepped up to the big stage that is homecoming night.
Absolutely. Right now, the Hurricanes, their main concern is stopping this Johnny Manziel-esque quarterback who has been picking them apart all night. Hopefully they'll get it done right here, as it'll be about 3rd and 5 for the Golden Bears, and right now they're still deliberating on what they're going to do, Josh.
Where have we seen this before? This drive has been nothing but very close to 3-and-out series by the Bryant defense. It's concerning that they're doing so well on the first 2 downs of each first down, of course, yet they can't seem to seal the deal. That does not bode well as the game goes on.
Well, you can't just take all the credit away from Robertsdale's quarterback. He has played a spectacular game, and he's really the main reason why they've been getting all these third down conversions. He's been evading pressure by the defensive ends, and he's been somehow getting the passes off to open receivers. Don't know how it's happening, but it's working.
Tristan Stevens, more like Cam Newton.
Maybe that was a bit much, but no, it's Josh. Josh, give me that. It came off again. And the timeout is done. There will be 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the second quarter. The Robertsdale Golden Bears will have the ball inside the Canes' 20-yard line. It'll be about 3rd and 6 for them. The Canes have done a pretty good job so far in the last couple of plays with their run defense. The only problem is stopping this evasive quarterback. He's done a very good job tonight getting out of the pocket and making good delivered passes.
That's why containing the edge is so important. The defensive linemen are doing a good job of getting into the backfield. It's stopping them once they get there.
Absolutely, Josh. And here he goes. He's on a rollout. Darian Cooper's trying to get there, and he does just enough to make Dylan James get back there to make the play. And it'll be about a loss of 4 for the Golden Bears. Back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th down with about 1 minute and 33 seconds left. Let's see what they're going to do right here.
That one looked like it hurt, but the quarterback, Stevens, popped right back up and showed his toughness.
Absolutely a true man right there. He can definitely play some football. Here we go. 4th down and about 9 for the Golden Bears, and it looks like they are going to go for it right here. They're going to go all or nothing with about 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the second quarter. They got 4th down on about the 20-yard line. Here they go. They're in the shotgun. Quarterback's got a running back behind him and 2 receivers on the right. He fakes. It's a rollout. He sees the running back, and it is it's incomplete. It is incomplete. Bryant will have the ball with about 58 seconds left on their own 20-yard line. Let's see if the Canes can make something out of this, Josh.
This is very important. They scored quickly on the last drive. Let's see if they can score quickly again. 58.3 seconds, that's enough time to pass it and maybe get a kickoff.
2 minutes got to be working for them, though. Hopefully they can go off the momentum they made on the last drive with a 1-play touchdown run by number 5, Johnson.
If he shows the same vision he did on that last drive, we're in business.
The Hurricanes will set up on the 20-yard line. They're in the I formation. Looks like they're just going to try to run out the clock. No, it's a rollout. Rajay Bowie's got some. Oh, he evades. He evades. He's going on the sideline, and he is tackled out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. There will be about 45 seconds left. Clock is still running, but it'll be about 2nd and 5 for the Hurricanes. Clock is still not stopped yet for the Hurricanes. Here we go. The Hurricanes are in the huddle. They come out. They've got about 2nd and 7. There are 30 seconds left in the second quarter. They're going to go back in the I formation. They got 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. And here's the snap. It's a handoff. 34 has got it, and he's going to take it for almost a first down, Josh.
Jared, it seems like they just want to get out to halftime with the same score they have and just cut their losses. Honestly, it's been a good game so far from both sides. Both offenses have shown some signs of brilliance. Bryant's defense hopefully will be able to recover at halftime, get some water, get their stamina back.
Absolutely. Hurricanes have showed well, especially late in this quarter. The chemistry is starting to show. I mean, when you have 16 starters not there for the first 2 weeks, it does take them time to get back in the rhythm of games. But they're showing that, and they're starting to improve, and hopefully they can build on this momentum up in the second half, Josh.
Yes, Jared, it was sad that we lost that many people to injury, but it's okay. The team has showed great resilience, just like that defense showed great resilience on that last drive, stopping them on 4th down. This is a great crowd out here tonight, Jared. Homecoming sure has brought out the best in Alma Bryant.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got everybody here tonight. We've got Bryant's only trail maid this year, Cameron Pigg, a stellar student. I mean, she is just absolutely great. But with that, Josh, here we go. They're going to set up on about the 25-yard line. Hurricanes in the I formation, 12.3 seconds left. It's a handoff, and he breaks a tackle. Oh, he breaks 2 tackles. He's still going. He is pushing. Look at said. That is some determination by Johnson right there, but that will end the first half, Josh.
That was a great way to end the first half right there. Great toughness shown by Said, great vision. And we got to wrap it up. We're going to send it out to the sideline. We're going to send it out to Jasmine on the sideline.
We're here at the Hurricane Stadium, and things are going wild. It's halftime, and we're about to go into our main festivities. We're going to have the dance team with the cheerleaders. We're going to be having the marching band. Everyone in the stadium's really excited. The score right now is 7-14, and I tell you what, everyone up there is having a great time. There's confetti, there's silly string, and everyone's cheering. But I have to say, both teams are definitely trying their hardest right now. Everyone's definitely doing what they need to be doing right now, and it seems everything's been well prepared.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Alma Bryant High School,
Everything's been well prepared. Everything,
sponsors, Mrs.
as you can see right now behind me, everyone is getting ready and being prepared to put on the first halftime show. And talk about the score.
At this time, we would like to thank
Bryant, right now, Bryant is at 7 and Robertsdale is at 14. However, that score definitely doesn't show that either team is trying less than the other.
Mrs. Linda Sims, Mrs. Angie Thompson, and the Bryant High School color guard.
It seems like everyone's definitely getting a well-deserved rest here and now because everyone truly has been working as hard as possible. And by everyone, I mean everyone. When it comes to the medical team, when it comes to the football teams themselves, when it comes to the dancers, the cheerleaders, everyone here has been going crazy for homecoming.
Cadet Captain
Are we switching?
Savannah Wilson, Cadet Major Jordan Marino, Cadet First Sergeant Desiree Sullivan,
Oh, what's going on?
Captain Eric Redmond,
Am I still going?
Cadet Second Lieutenant Aubrey Matthews, Cadet First Sergeant Jason Holliday, and Cadet First Sergeant Payne Dickens. The Bryant High School Marching Band would like to recognize Drum Major Randy. And now, we present our 2017 Homecoming Court. Freshman maid, Leah Mackenzie Kane. Leah is the daughter of Bebo and Stephanie Kane. Tonight, she is escorted by her father. Leah is the JV cheer captain, and she made the 2017 All-American cheer team. She hopes to attend the University of Alabama and pursue a career as a criminologist. Freshman maid, Morgan Irene Dickerson. Morgan is the daughter of Mark and Susan Dickerson and is being escorted by her brother Tristan Quick. Morgan plans to attend the University of Alabama to pursue a career in education.
So I can hear the speakers?
Freshman maid, Hannah Garcia. Hannah is the daughter of Hector and Valerie Garcia. Her father is escorting her tonight. Hannah plays first base in softball and is a member of the competition cheer team. Following graduation, she plans to attend the University of South Alabama to pursue a career as a pediatrician. Sophomore maid, Jada Deagle. Jada is the daughter of Trey and Tara Deagle and is escorted by her father. She is the SGA Sophomore Class Vice President and a member of Bryant's JV volleyball team. After graduation, Jada plans to attend the University of Alabama to major in psychology. Sophomore maid, Reagan Lee. Reagan is the daughter of Brandon and Dana Lee. Her father is escorting her tonight. Reagan is a majorette in the Bryant Marching Band. She plans to attend Troy University for a degree in nursing while participating as a majorette for the Sound of South Bend. Sophomore maid, Annie Marie Page Marcellus. Annie Marie is the daughter of Marty and Lisa Marcellus. Her father is escorting her tonight. Annie Marie is an honors student and a varsity cheerleader. She plans to attend the University of South Alabama to pursue a career in the medical field. Sophomore maid, Kayla Renee Seaman. Kayla is the daughter of Trey and Kimberly Seaman. She is escorted by her father tonight. Kayla is a JV cheerleader and a member of Bryant's musical theater department. Following graduation, she plans to attend the University of South Alabama to become a pediatrician. Junior maid, Sophia Arreola. Sophia is the daughter of Rita Broom and Francisco Arreola. Her brother, Brody Broom, is escorting her tonight. Sophia is a member of NHS, Students Working Against Tobacco, SGA, and Bryant's soccer team. She plans to attend Duke University to become a pediatric nurse. Junior maid, Tiara Fitzgerald. Tiara is the daughter of Pedro and Robin Fitzgerald and is being escorted by her father. Tiara is a member of the Lady Kane softball team. Upon graduation, she plans to attend the University of Alabama to pursue a career as a cardiovascular surgeon. Junior maid, Michaela Nicole Mcdonald. Michaela is the daughter of Melissa Weaver and Robert McDonald. Her grandfather, Wayne Weaver, is escorting her tonight. Michaela is an honor roll student and a member of SGA and Students Working Against Tobacco. She plans to attend the University of Alabama for undergrad and UAB for medical school in order to become an anesthesiologist. Escorting her tonight. Wendy is an honor roll student and a member of NHS, SWAT, the Kicking Canes dance team, SGA, and FCA. She plans to major in business at the University of Alabama. Junior maid, Sarah Tillman. Sarah is the daughter of Eric and Lisa Tillman and is being escorted by her father. Sarah is a member of the bowling team and volunteers with the Big Brother, Big Sister program. After graduation, she plans to study nursing at the University of South Alabama. Senior maid, Jada Chase Adams. Jada is the daughter of Stephanie Adams and Lewis Pollock. Her grandfather, David Adams, is her escort this evening. Jada plans to attend Southern Miss to become a forensic pathologist. Senior maid, Allison Brooke Cornelius. Allie is the daughter of Jason Wendy Cornelius. Allie is the varsity cheer captain, NHS president, and SGA senior class vice president. She is also a member of Students Working Against Tobacco and the Bryant Bells. She plans to attend the University of Mobile to pursue a career in nursing. Senior maid, Amber Marie Gorlot. Amber is the daughter of Troy and Shelley Gorlot. Tonight she is being escorted by her father. Amber is a member of Bryant's varsity volleyball team, musical theater, the Bryant Bells, and Students Working Against Tobacco. She plans to attend Southern Miss in order to become a nurse practitioner. Senior maid, Lindsay Hammond. Lindsay is the daughter of Dave and Tiffany Hammond. She's being escorted by her father. Lindsay is captain of the Kicking Cane dance team and SGA senior class treasurer. She is a member of NHS and SWAT and volunteers for the Big Brother, Big Sister program. She plans to attend Florida State University to study computer science and dance. Senior maid, Farrah Lee Horn. Farrah is the daughter of Leah Horn and the late Lavie Horn. Her brother, Nicholas Horn, is escorting her tonight. She is a Bryant ambassador and a member of the yearbook staff at BLA and SWAT. Farrah plans to attend the University of Alabama to study sociology in order to become a social worker with Child Protective Services. Senior maid, Kelsey Cheyenne Orso. Kelsey is the daughter of James Orso and Angela Weston. She is escorted by her father. Kelsey is a member of SWAT, SGA, the bowling team, and the Bryant Bells. She plans to attend the University of Southern Mississippi to become an anesthesiologist. Ladies and gentlemen, please give these young ladies a congratulatory round of applause. And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for. Your 2017 Bryant High School homecoming queen is Miss Allie Cornelius. Michaela Kelly, last year's queen, was crowned our new queen. Mr. Esther will present her with open praise, and Mrs. Garcia will present her with her son. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our Queen Allie Cornelius.
And I'm gonna
Queen
just
Allie
say this is our
Cornelius,
homecoming
please
court.
escort
Now
your
we're gonna
forward
take a
off
break.
the field. Congratulations.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna hand this back to Dalton, and if he does it. All right, cool. Thanks. Yeah, no problem.
And this is our Bryant homecoming court. We're going to take a short break and we're going to be back at the beginning of third quarter.
And welcome back to the Eye. Halftime is just about clearing up here, and the Canes are getting ready to roll on to the second half. Josh?
One thing that is not clearing up is that hurricane out on the field. They are perfectly positioned to take this game.
And take the game they will. Here they come, warriors in themselves. And here we go. We're about to start the second half.
Robertsdale will receive the kickoff.
Do you know that for a fact?
I don't know.
Kickoff will be happening soon. The Canes are getting ready. Coaches are coaching them up, and here they go.
You know, Jared, it's been an impressive showcase from one Cedric running back Johnson. I really think that he's had a great game, and he's shown his true potential.
Absolutely. He's shown great vision through the holes. He's accelerated through the holes. Said is for real.
No, it's on TV. Well, not TV, live stream. Yeah. And Jared, once again, I'd like to shout out to Seymour Broadcasting for making this all possible. Richard Miller, probably the greatest man I've ever met. And with that, looks like they're about to go out for the kickoff. Robertsdale to receive.
And here we go. Hurricanes will kick it off to the Golden Bears. Hopefully that ferocious defense that we saw at the end of the first half will come back alive right now. They're getting ready, and they're getting set. Here we go. Kick will be soon.
Hopefully he can give this one a good wallop.
Thank you, Josh. And here we go, the setup. He's ready to go. He's got him lined up, and the kick is off. Well placed yet again, almost at the sideline, fielded, and he breaks a couple of tackles, and he has got a pretty good return, Josh.
Yes, that kick was walloped, and was followed by a pretty good return from number 9.
Yeah, that's going to set the Golden Bears up in good position, but no matter, the defense will prevail. Number 25, Gavin Barber, is coming out looking ready to go and destroy. Josh?
He looks angry. He looks like he has bad intentions.
And I mean bad intentions. Here we go, Darian Cooper lining up his D-line, getting them pumped and ready to go, and out come the Golden Bears. We've got 11 minutes and 54 seconds left in the third quarter, so we basically just started the quarter, and here we go.
We watch for number 99, Roosevelt Dixon, to clog up the middle on this play.
Absolutely, Josh. He's a monster. Robertsdale's got 2 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right, and an up back, quarterback in a pistol formation. They send a man in motion, the snap. It's a run to the right side. It's a stretch play, and he will go. He's going to get about a first down on that play. Very good run. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Let's see what happens right here. Looks like it's going to be after the play. Looks like Darian Cooper and some other man were in a mix-up.
That was a mix-up right there, Jared. That was a Donnybrook, almost broke out on the field. But Darian Cooper kept his cool. Now, during the play, you can't trust him to keep his cool because that man is crazy on the field. He will just destroy your entire life.
Well, he is the Flying Hawaiian. Or some might call him the Lion Hawaiian, depending on actual heritage.
It is still unclear to this day where Darian actually came from.
And that will be a penalty against Robertsdale, so that will set them back, and it'll be about 1st and 20 for them on their own 36-yard line. Perfect break for the Hurricanes, and here we go. We got 11 minutes and 41 seconds left in the quarter. They're going to line up with 2 receivers on the right, 1 to the left. They got an up back, quarterback in the pistol formation. It's a handoff right up the middle, and it is stuffed. Rodney Brown making the big tackle.
He's a man. He is a man. That's all I'm going to say right there, Jared.
You already know he eats Campbell's chunky soup. Here we go. That's going to set up 2nd and long for the Golden Bears with 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter. The Canes defense is showing strong, gritty, and tough right now, Josh.
They have willpower. They have manpower. Jared, they just have power.
Raw, unwasted power. And here we go. That'll set up second and long for the Golden Bears. They've got 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, quarterback in the shotgun, the running back beside him. There's a snap. It's going to be a pass right up the middle, covered well by Bryant, and that's going to set up third and about 11 for the Golden Bears. Very well defended by Bryant's secondary that time.
Whoa, we might need some gun control because that pass was a bullet.
That quarterback does have quite the cannon, Josh. I do agree. He has played very well tonight, but maybe Bryant's secondary is going to shut him down this half.
Jared, you have to have belief that Coach Hayne wants to win his first home game. You can tell he knocks some sense into his whole team.
Thank you, Josh. And with that, there are 10 minutes and 18 seconds left. There's a shotgun snap. Flag on the play. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's to come of this right here, Josh.
Well, let's see who they're going to be back. Oh, it's offsides on the offense? I think the ref... Jared, this one seems to be against Robertsdale. Yes, it is. Offsides against Robertsdale.
Thank you, Josh. And with that, that'll make it back to 3rd and 15 for the Golden Bears. The Canes have played this thing well. Now the Golden Bears have made some mistakes, but that does not take away how well the Canes defense has played. And look, we've got Darian Cooper setting up the line right now. It is about to be a war on about the 37-yard line. Here come the Canes. Robertsdale's got 2 receivers to the left and up back. There's a snap. It's a snap. Oh, it's a fake. No, it's not. It is not a fake. It is a fumble, and it looks like the Canes have got it. It'll be Cane football. What do you think of that, Josh?
Jared, this is like the battle. They must be the French at the Battle of Verdun because they're winning in the trenches.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you for that reference. We all love a good historical reference and be taught in history. Thank you. And now here comes the offense. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes on just about the 37-yard line. So yet again in Robertsdale territory. Let's see if they can capitalize on this, Josh.
Jared, if the past 2 drives have shown us anything from Bryant, it's going to be that they capitalize. Oh, and there's a penalty. Very sad to see that.
Unfortunate indeed, Josh. Looks like Rodney Brown's going to jump. I'm sorry, not Rodney Brown. Dylan James, 23.
He's played well so far, but unforced mental mistakes like that just have no place.
Well, he's no longer a youngster. He's got to get that out of his system. He's got to get disciplined, and Coach Hayne has been working on that from what I've seen in practice. They've done very well so far with that, and here come the Canes after a minor setback, 1st and 15. They're in the I formation with 1 receiver to the left and 1 receiver to the right. There's a snap. It's a run on the right side. Johnson takes it for about a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 12 with about 9 minutes and 38 seconds left in the quarter.
That Robertsdale defense right now is just swarming. They're showing great grit and great determination.
Unfortunately for the Canes. And here we go. The Canes are going to set up about 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14 on about the 39-yard line of Robertsdale. They're in the I again. Got 1 receiver to the left, 1 receiver to the right, and here comes Rajay Bowie with about 9 minutes and 16 seconds left. Oh, he resets. Looks like he's going to audible on this one. Little Peyton Manning Omaha for you. Here we go. Here's a snap. Stretch play to the left, and he's going to take it right up the gut, and he's going to go for about 9 yards. Look at that determination. What a great run. Great vision to make that cut. That was almost Derrick Henry-esque.
Jared, you're completely correct. That was an amazing run on 3rd down, setting up a brisk 2nd, 3rd, and 7.
Thank you, Josh. And with that, the Hurricanes are back in the I formation again with 8 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Rajay Bowie will look to his coach again to audible. Let's see what they've got planned up their sleeve. Last time it got him about 8 yards. They're going to set back up. Looks like he's going pistol. He's got a pistol with an up back. He's still got 1 receiver out left, and he's got 2 receivers out right. The snap looked like he was going to pass. Now it looks like he's going to take off. Bowie's to the sideline, and he will not get the first down.
The defense did a great job of stretching that out to the sideline and protecting the edge.
Absolutely. Anybody that can contain Rajay Bowie has a very strong defense set up for them. Rajay Bowie is absolutely one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen at scrambling.
He's like a magician, Jared. Harry Houdini. That's all that can really describe him. It's crazy.
It really is. And with that, we make it 4th down and about 3 for the Hurricanes, and it looks like they're going to go for it. There are 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the quarter, and here come the Hurricanes. They're going to be on about their 27-yard line. They're going to line up in the I formation. Looks like they might just plow it right down the middle. And there's the snap. There's the run. And he's going to take it to the outside. He's got the first down and more. Johnson again on the carry.
Said the Jet does pick up the first down. That's just, he has such great fight in him. He's like, it's just amazing to see, Jared.
And what's crazy is that he's only a sophomore. We saw this last year with a couple of runs throughout the season, and here we go again. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes on about the 20-yard line of Robertsdale. They are knocking on the door, and they are not going away lightly. Here we go, the snap. It's another run, and it's going straight up the gut, and he's going to get about 6 or 7 yards on that beautiful run. Well-designed play. Great blocking by that offensive line.
Jared knocking on the door, more like pounding on it. This is just a great drive from Bryant.
Here we go. Here we go. The Canes are going to line up. It'll be 2nd and about 2. They're in the I formation again, and it is the same thing, and this time it is a no-go, Josh. What happened on that one?
Well, Jared, the defense seems to have picked up on the fact that Bryant just wants to just ram it down the middle. And honestly, the adjustment worked, but this could open up a passing play for Bryant right here.
Absolutely. You run, and all of a sudden, boom, play action in the end zone. I agree completely. You know Bowie's got the arm for it. Bowie's also got the legs to evade. And here we go with that. There are going to be 7 minutes left in the ball in the third quarter. Canes are going to set up in the I formation yet again, and here they come. Here we go. It is about 3rd and they're going to give him the first down. It is going to be 1st down and goal for the Canes. Fullback dive right up the middle, and he's going to take it to about the 2-yard line. Oh, my gosh. What a run, Josh Williams.
Thank you, Jared. This is just a great drive from Bryant. They're eating up some clock, keeping that defense off the field, and they're set up perfectly to tie this game.
Absolutely, Josh. And now with 6 minutes and 32 seconds left in the quarter, the Canes will have the ball inside the 5-yard line. They are still knocking, and it's a run right up the middle. It's Johnson. He's going to get in. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Who other than said the Jet to score like that? He is a just tough monster of a running back.
Josh, that is his 2nd on the night, and you have to give credit to that big offensive line. Look at Matthew Henry, 360 pounds of brute force.
Yes, Jared, it's crazy. That's the fact that that offensive line has had the stamina to keep this up and just push and push is just great.
Absolutely, and with that, we bring you to the kick. It's going to be number 41. He is perfect so far throughout the season. It's a fake. Dylan Neely on the fake. He's evaded some people. He's still going. Here he goes. Here he goes. Looks like he's going to get in. He gets in. Dylan Neely on the 2-point conversion. The Canes take a 1-point lead.
Jared, that was a great play by Dylan Neely. Evading the tacklers, scoring, taking the lead on the 2-point conversion. It looked like it might have just been a busted thing. I don't know if that was actually a planned fake or not.
Well, even so, the place was going crazy. And with that, Bryant does take the lead as they're about to give the kickoff with just about 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
Dylan, no sport Neely, no more. Dylan, the awesome football player, has commenced tonight. I'm telling you that. He started at quarterback last week, Jared, and he just showed why he's such a valuable asset to this team.
Well, it's no wonder that he's a key player of the week this week. After a valiant performance against Murphy, he has come here today and made some big plays. Anyways, now back to the action. There's 6 minutes and 21 seconds left in the quarter, and the Canes will be kicking off. Let's see if the defense can get a great stop just like they did last time.
Jared, this defense, if they can hold out here, that offense with the way they're clicking, this could turn into a very good win for Bryant if they can hold up this momentum.
I'm telling you, ever since the back end of the second quarter, the Hurricane defense has been swarming. They've caused multiple turnovers, and here goes the kick. He's going to take it to the middle, and he's going to be stuffed. He's going to be just inside of the 30-yard line. The Bryant kicking team held him there.
Jared, they led a little bit on that last kick return. They resolved never to let that happen again. You could see right there the determination they had to get him on the ground.
Absolutely, just flying out there like there's no tomorrow. That's how you got to play the game. Here we go, Josh. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Golden Bears. They're going to be at about their own 30-yard line with about 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's see what they can do. Maybe the Canes can muster up another turnover. This could be just like Alabama, Florida State, and the Canes can put them away.
Jared, at this point in the game, that defense looks ready to go. They were a little bit tired at the end of the first half, but they seem ready to go.
Well, here we go. Robertsdale's in the shotgun. They've got 2 receivers on the right and left and 1 running back with the quarterback. It's going to be a bubble screen, and it is going to be shut down, incomplete pass. Very nicely, very well played by the Cane defense.
The offense for Robertsdale just seems to be completely out of sync, and it's been that Hurricane defense that's causing that. It's a great display of resilience in the face of adversity.
Not only does it show on the defense, but it shows on the coaching. At first, they were having some struggles with the Robertsdale offense, but now they've made the right adjustments, and the defense is, like I've been saying, swarming.
The problem is, Jared, is that this Robertsdale offense is a big play machine, and any second they can strike, so the defense has to be aware of that.
Absolutely. Any play you could pop one off, but the Canes are ready for it, and here we go. They've got an up back. It's going to be a run right down the middle, and he's going to break a couple of tackles, but the Canes are there, and it's going to take him for a gain of just about 3. No, I'm sorry, just about 2. The Canes did a very good job of containing the running back on that play.
That running back's tough. The Canes' defense was tougher, and about as tough as I've ever seen them play, honestly. This defense is great. I really think that Coach Hayne is turn the defense around this year, and it's showing in our homecoming game tonight.
3rd down and 7.
Absolutely, and it'll be 3rd down and 7 whenever we come back. There is a small stoppage of play on the field, a timeout made. So we will now have 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third quarter, and the Canes are roaring. Things are getting great. It's getting crazy out here. The Canes are playing very well tonight.
The student section is going crazy right now, Jared. This homecoming game is truly brought out the best in this school, all the school spirit. The crowd is very amazing.
Absolutely, Josh. The Canes have just done absolutely spectacular tonight. And you know what? It spurred from the homecoming atmosphere. I mean, Spirit Week was great, and the pep rally was awesome. We have MC Miller on the mic, and whenever that happens, there's always some kind of magic. You could almost say he's a talesman for the Canes.
Magic Man Miller is what I call him, and he sure has brought us a good bit of luck tonight.
You could say the magic touch has finally come into play. Here we go. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Golden Bears with 5 minutes and 43 seconds left in the quarter. And they've got an up back, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. There's a snap. Quarterback's rolling out. Canes are trying to contain, and it is incomplete on the pass. It'll be 4th down and 7, and the Golden Bears are forced to punt.
Bootleg. Well, that play was about as useful as a dirty old boot.
Thank you, Josh. And with that, it'll be 4th and 7 for the Golden Bears. They will be punting with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, Dylan Neely is back to return this punt. He's already made a couple big plays tonight. Maybe he can spur another one.
Obviously, they see that he has a hot hand. With him back there, you don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, Josh. Here we go. 4th and 7. Here comes the punt. Well, snap. It's a high snap. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Recovered by Darian Cooper, and he is going to score. Touchdown, Canes. Darian Cooper on the play.
Flying Hawaiian strikes in his senior year for a touchdown.
The Robertsdale Golden Bears cannot take much more. The Canes are on top of them. Let me tell you what, Josh, when you said these are gale force winds, it's getting even crazier than that. It's almost like it's real.
Jared, it appears the Robertsdale punter may have been injured on that play. They're checking him out right there. Hopefully he's all right. Our prayers are with him. But that was a great play by Darian Cooper. Opportunistic, but it does look like that punter is in a great deal of pain. We'll be right back after they check him out and figure out what's wrong.
And the punter is up. Thank goodness. The Robertsdale punter has gotten on his feet, and he will return to the sidelines, and the Canes will return on the field to kick this extra point, Josh.
Yeah, you have to like seeing that him jogging off. He's showing toughness. He's doing a great job there. But you're right, Jared. They're about to set up for an extra point, and Bryant is about to take, hopefully, 8-point lead.
And here we go. They're lining up for the PAT, and it is getting rowdy here. The fans know what's going on. They know how to play the game. And there's a snap, the kick, and it is good. Bryant now takes an 8-point lead in the game. A complete turn of events from earlier in the game. The Bryant depth is taking over.
Jared, this crowd is absolutely ecstatic. I don't think I've seen this much excitement in a while around here. It truly is a sight to see.
Hopefully this momentum will continue on throughout the game as there are 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third quarter. The Canes are about to kick it back off to the Golden Bears. And I'm going to be honest with you, Josh, the Golden Bears do not look like they have too much momentum right now.
No, like Coach Cody Kessler used to tell us back in the day, very wise man. He used to tell us, you have to have the momentum on your side or you'll probably lose the game. And those wise words still hold true today.
Coach Kessler will be missed at Bryant as he is now at a different school. Anyways, back to the action, Josh. Bryant will be kicking off right now with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the quarter. They are lining up, getting everything ready. The Robertsdale Golden Bears are lined up, but they look a little bit, just sad out there. They just look like they're losing energy.
Well, Jared, you're right. They look dejected, despondent. Maybe a bit of despair in their step. Well, I think that they can turn it around still. It's only an 8-point lead.
Hopefully their lackluster behavior will continue as the kick is kicked and the returner is returning it, and he's going right at the middle, and he's got a hole, and he is going to go all the way. However, there is a flag on the play, so we're going to see what the call is.
Dejected no more.
It looks like this might come back, though, Josh, so that the dejection might be twice as bad as it was before.
Well, these despairing desperados may feel the wrath of the refs. Well, we'll see.
Thank you, Josh. And with that, we will wait for the call. And it is most definitely coming back. It is a holding on Robertsdale away from the play. How great is that?
Not for Robertsdale. You got to.
729-4157.
Jared, you hate to see a good play wasted by just a stupid penalty. The coach has to be frustrated for Robertsdale. That would have been a great play with a chance to tie up the game, and it's been called back.
Absolutely, Josh, and the Canes are loving it. That was the break that they needed to continue this lead and keep the momentum on their side. The defense is not flustered at all. They will come out with strength and fury, and they will stop the Golden Bears on this drive.
Roosevelt Dixon looks like he just wants to mess up that backfield. Mess up.
And how do you think Darian Cooper feels after just scoring a touchdown?
Excited.
He is primed and ready to go. And here is the snap. It's a run right up the gut, and Robertsdale is going to get about 6 yards on it. I mean, that was a pretty good play, solid blocking. Canes' defense is slipping up right there, Josh.
They're not letting the disappointment of a departed touchdown, stop them.
Absolutely not, it seems. There are 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the quarter, and they are lined up in the pistol again, and it looks like they're going to do the same exact play, and he is going to be stopped for a short gain, but unfortunately for the Canes, all he needed was a short gain, and that will be a first down for the Golden Bears.
If they can stretch out this drive and score a touchdown going into the fourth quarter, this game is still a toss-up, Jared.
It is setting up to be a true classic, Josh. Here we go, first down and 10 for the Golden Bears. Looks like they're going to line up in the pistol formation. They've got an up back, 2 receivers on the right side of the field, 1 on the left side of the field. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the quarter, and they are on about the 37-yard line. There's a snap. It's going to be a pass. Pressure's got back there, and it's almost picked. Great coverage. He just had some butterfingers on that play. That's all right, though. No harm done. Great coverage by the defense.
You feel disappointed missing an interception like that, but you can't feel too bad when you played such great defense.
Absolutely. I mean, the effort was there. Everything was there. He made a great play, great coverage. What a great job by the defensive line to get back there and put some pressure on that quarterback. And he still got out of there. That quarterback is something special.
He's slippery, but he's got to watch himself throwing the ball across the middle like that. That was a dangerous throw.
Absolutely, and it almost cost him. Here we go. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the quarter. Robertsdale's got 2 receivers lined up on the right. Send one in motion. And there's a snap, and it's a run on the left side of the field, and he is going to be stopped for a very short gain. Canes defense all over him.
That run from Tyler Burgett really was just – it was all right. I don't really understand what they were doing there. They were probably just trying to hit a hole, trying to hit a big play. But that Canes run defense, you can't – they're not allowing much on the ground right now.
That rush defense is crazy, Josh. I mean, it's led the charge of – Roosevelt Dixon and Darian Cooper. They have been all over the field tonight making big plays. And here we go. It'll be 3rd down and 9. 2 receivers on the right, up back. We've seen this before. Robertsdale's got it. It's a rollout. There's going to be a flag. Probably going to be a false start on Robertsdale.
Another unforced error from Robertsdale. First it took away the touchdown, and now it's going to give them a very long third.
That just shows what losing can do for you, Josh. After Robertsdale lost their lead, their discipline has started to fall. And with that, it will make it 3rd and 15 for the Golden Bears. They will be on their 32-yard line with about 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the quarter.
Jared, they have to get rid of these mental errors. They have to get rid of these mental errors. It's just... The coach has to be going crazy for Robertsdale right now, seeing this just lackluster mental toughness.
Absolutely. Here we go. It'll be 3rd and about 15 from the 32-yard line. They've got 2 receivers on the right, and there is a timeout by the Golden Bears. They've got to get themselves together. It has been a very sloppy drive for them so far.
You can tell that coach really does want to just get his offense going. This 3rd and long, it's very important in this game. There's 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. They can't waste time.
Absolutely, but do they have enough left in the tank? I mean, that team for the Canes right now is on fire. Defense is all over the place. They are swarming around. They are just making things happen. They're coming fast and furious.
As long as Tristan Stevens is the quarterback for Robertsdale, they're going to have a chance in this game.
You make a very great point there, Josh. He's very elusive. He can get out of the pocket very easily and still make throws downfield that, honestly, I have not seen in person. I mean, this guy is incredible. But with that being said, the Canes have stopped him over the past couple of drives, and it'll be 3rd and 15 for the Golden Bears as they set up on the 32-yard line with 2 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left, and an up back and in the pistol formation with a running back behind him. Very familiar formation as they've been doing it all night. The snap. It's going to be a rollout to his left. He's looking for someone. He is sacked! He is sacked! He was absolutely rocked by Darian Cooper on that play, Josh. I'm so sorry, 98, Franklin.
No. Great play by him. That was an absolute missile coming in there right there, Jared.
I mean, that was honing. He took him completely out. That was amazing. What a great play by him to get over there and make the quarterback pay.
On a quarterback that Jared says is the best he's ever seen play live, which is high praise from someone who's seen Drew Brees play.
Well, Josh, thank you for that. I was specifying only about high school. Sorry, I should have said that, but it's okay. It'll be 4th down and about 30 for the Golden Bears as they will punt it out, and Dylan Neely is back again to return the punt.
It's a short punt, and Bryant will have great field position.
Bryant will have great field position. They will be inside Robertsdale territory, and they will come out with all the momentum on their side, guns blazing.
Well, Jared, I sure have seen the rain. It's the Canes defense.
Good, Josh. Very good. It'll be 1st and 10 on about the 43-yard line. The Canes setting up in the I with 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. The snap. It's a run play to the left, and Johnson breaks free again. Very great cut. Awesome vision by Johnson yet again, as he's been doing all night for a 6-yard carry.
Even when there seems like there's nothing there, he just finds a hole. I'm not even sure there was anything there, and he ended up in the second level.
A true talent indeed. And with that, Bryant will set up 2nd and 5. The snap. It's another handoff to Johnson, and he will make his way again. The determination on Johnson is absolutely terrific. He is a great player.
When he gets his legs turning, there's just no stopping him.
And with that, Josh, it will set up another first down. Oh, no, they're calling it 3rd and very short. It'll be about 3rd and inches for the Canes with about 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the quarter. And the Canes will be setting up. It looks like they're going to go back in the eye with 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, the one on the left being Dylan Neely. And there's a snap. It's a fullback dive right up the middle, and it has taken more than enough for the first down, Josh.
That shows that trademark Cane toughness. Robertsdale has played all right defense, but when it comes down to that battle in the trenches, the Canes have been consistently pushing the pile.
Absolutely. This offensive line is just a mountain of madness. I mean, they're absolutely crazy. And that'll set up first down for the Canes. Momentum rolling, clock rolling, and we are live here. It's another run to the left, and that time Johnson is stopped. No matter the effort he gave, they're going to give him forward progress for about 2 yards there on the carry.
Jared, that defense, they're getting angry. They really want this game. You can tell. You can see it with their performance on that play.
Absolutely. Determination and will and grit on both sides of the ball all game long. Bryant has definitely earned their lead so far, and it's starting to show. Teams are definitely getting tired out there. But with that being said, it is 2nd and long. They will set up in the I formation. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. It's another fullback dive, and he will plow through for about a 6-yard gain.
Jared, it's going to come down to conditioning at this end. It's going to be who can outlast the other one. This is a war of attrition, and Bryant seems to be winning it so far.
Well, Josh, you got to see it yourself during the offseason. You were saying that some of the training the Canes were doing was just crazy, something that you hadn't seen over here before.
They're running these things called circuits, Jared. They're throwing tires. They're moving ropes. It's pretty intense.
All right, and let's get back to the action. 3rd and about 5. And Sid Johnson takes it to the outside, and he is going to get a first down. What a great run by Johnson.
The inflection is good. Jared, I don't see any reason to give it to anyone else at this point. He just does not see. He has a motor that just won't stop.
An absolute monster out there is Sid Johnson, and that offensive line is churning and burning and yearning for the win tonight.
Is it? Are they butter? Because they're churning.
Get on the roll. Here we go. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Canes inside the 20-yard line. Rajay Bowie's going to audible on the play. Still in the I formation. It's another fullback dive, and he is going to go right in the middle. He's breaking tackles left and right, and it's going to be about a 7-yard gain.
Jared, I don't know what was more exciting, the play or the call. But it was the play. That was crazy and great.
Well, tough to call, Josh, but you're right. That run was spectacular. And the 3rd quarter will end on that play. Bryant is putting their iron fist all over Robertsdale tonight.
They're holding up the 4s on the sideline. Coach Harris is getting the team together and really motivating them.
Well, Coach Harris has been known to motivate throughout his tenure here at Bryant. He is a great coach. The staff at Bryant is spectacular, and it's now starting to pay off. This team has shown resilience tonight, and it is going to hopefully pay off for the Canes.
It's already paying off. It's obvious to me that they are just winning the battle in the trenches repeatedly. That offensive line, compared to last year's offensive line, is just so much better conditioned. And you can't take credit away from Robertsdale. They've played a good game, and we still have 1 quarter left to go. But that 8-point lead could extend given the field position that Bryant has.
Absolutely, Josh. You made a great point. Robertsdale has been there all night fighting it out in the trenches. It just seems that Bryant's depth and determination are starting to take over. This team is showing us something that we have not seen here in a while.
Jared, you're completely correct, and it seems like Bryant is taking the field again. And we'll see what happens. They're flipping the field. That shouldn't affect them too much. They're still going to continue their march.
Well, Josh, it'll be about 2nd and 5 on the 10-yard line of Robertsdale. Bryant has all the momentum right now. They've been driving. They've been grounding and pounding it right up the middle, and they have been taking it to that Robertsdale D.
Well, Jared, if this is a fight, it seems like Bryant has them on the ropes.
Absolutely, and here we go. They're going to set up in the I formation again. 2 receivers out right, 1 out left, and it's Rajay Bowie under center. It'll be 2nd and 5, just starting the 4th quarter. And here we go. He's down. He sends a guy in motion. And with that, there's a snap. It's a run. A little bit of miscommunication right there, but the running back is still churning his legs, and it looks like he is going to get a couple of yards out of that play, Josh.
A lot of effort for what might not seem like much, but that beating of that defensive line, wearing them down, even the small plays seem to be having a lot of impact.
Absolutely. It's the little plays that count just as much as the big ones. And with that being said, it will be 3rd and 4 for the Canes on the 8-yard line of the Robertsdale Golden Bears. And here we go. They're in the I formation again. And it's a QB sneak, and he's going to get the first down. Rajay Bowie showing that he can do it all.
See, when you have that kind of toughness from your quarterback, that says something about your team. I don't even remember the last time we had a pass play.
Hey, at this rate, Josh, who needs him? Bryant is imposing their will tonight, and it is showing right now. That Robertsdale defense is on the ropes, as you said earlier, and they are just about slap wore out. And with that being said, it'll be 1st and goal on about the 6-yard line for Bryant. And Rajay Bowie is going to put him in the I formation again, 2 receivers out right. And it's a handoff on the left side, and he is going to have a minimal gain right there. It's going to take him right down to the goal line on about the 2-yard line. Hopefully the Canes can push it in on this next one, Josh.
Houston, we have no problem. They are sure rocketing to the stars.
Absolutely, Josh. I mean, it's incredible. And with that, we will have a 2nd down and goal at about the 2-yard line. Canes right here in the I formation, and it's another run, and he is going to bring it home. Touchdown, Canes. It is Cedric Johnson, another one. That is his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, and Cedric Johnson has been all over it, Josh.
And another one.
DJ Khaled would be happy. Anyway, we have a touchdown on Bryant's end, as you already know, and they are out there for the PAT to finish the drive off.
I think Ced's making a push for Player of the Week, Jared.
Absolutely. I mean, 3 rushing touchdowns, and we're not even done with the game yet. He is absolutely playing great. And then there is the PAT, and it is good. And with that, Bryant will go up 29-14, taking their lead to 15 points. The Canes have just looked great tonight on all phases of the game, and it is starting to show. We will be kicking the ball off.
We're going to draw again.
Hayden Dickens will be the one kicking it, and Jared, he's done a great job just consistently putting those extra points through. That's really what you need in high school football.
And Josh, it's not only the extra points. On these kickoffs, he's been consistently putting it in the same spot every time, making it very easy and very accessible for that Bryant kicking team to get down there and make a big play.
He's been aiming it not long, but towards that sideline, controlling it, making sure it doesn't go out for a penalty is a very important thing.
Hey, we've learned from Jordan Spieth in golf. Sometimes it is not about distance. Sometimes it is about accuracy.
That's completely correct. Jordan Spieth is a great golfer.
Absolutely, Josh. And here we go. Bryant will be kicking the ball off with 10 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. They are getting lined up. It is set up. And you can just see Robertsdale right now. They're looking like they need a miracle. And it is not going to happen. Here it comes. He's set up, and he kicks it. Oh, it's a squib right down the middle. Recovered by Robertsdale, and he just falls on the ground, putting them at about the 35-yard line.
With the way the defense has been playing, that's a smart decision. I don't see much threat coming out of that offense right now. Now, like I said, they are a big play machine. A BPM, as I would call it.
Absolutely, Josh. Also, like you said, though, I mean, you put them in okay field position. The offense hasn't done much. That was a very smart play by the Canes kicking team right there. And with that being said, it will be 1st down and 10 for the Robertsdale Golden Bears. They've got the quarterback in the pistol with an up back on the right side, 2 receivers on there as well, and 1 receiver on the left. And there's the snap, and it will be a run to the right side of the field. And it's going to be a big one this time for about 7 yards. Good blocking on that right side by the Robertsdale O-line.
Bryant didn't do as good a job containing the edge as they have been doing all night right there. I don't know if it has to do with them being tired or if it was just a misassignment, but we have to keep an eye on that.
Absolutely, Josh. Probably just a misassignment right there. And with that being said, it will be 2nd and 5 for the Robertsdale Golden Bears. They're setting up in the same formation they've been doing all night. They've got 2 receivers out right, as is an up back, and they've got 1 receiver on the left. Quarterback is in the pistol formation. There's the snap, the handoff again to the right, and that time it is nothing doing.
Number 45, Darian Cooper with the tackle.
Darian Cooper on the stop.
He doesn't get tired. He don't get tired.
How can you be tired when you're crazy? Darian is an absolute maniac on the field, and he proves it time and time again when he whoops his opponent.
But a great student in the classroom.
Absolutely. He was in all sorts of AP classes and in Shakespeare last year.
Let's go defense. Make some noise for the boys.
And here we go. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Golden Bears. There's a snap. There's pressure. And there is a pass complete, and he is going. It'll be about a 15-yard gain, and it will be 1st down and 10 for the Golden Bears, Josh.
They have had a little bit of movement on this drive, but Brian might be able to put the clamps down on him here.
Hopefully so. There are 8 minutes and 59 seconds left in the quarter, and it will be 1st and 10 on just about the 49-yard line of Bryant for the Golden Bears. And they're setting up in the same formation they've been doing all night. 1 up back on the right, 2 receivers on the right, a receiver on the left. Oh, no, they're switching it up. No longer in the pistol. They are in the shotgun, and here's the snap. It's kind of a slow snap, and it's a slant thrown right across the middle. Well defended. Pushed the ball right out of the receiver's hands.
Great defense right there. That secondary has really brought it in the second half.
Absolutely. This defense has been on fire and on top of things. And that, with that being said, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Hurricane. I'm sorry, for the Golden Bears. 8 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game. A little bit of confusion right there as they're getting the play together. The Canes are set up, ready for battle. Darian Cooper leading the charge for the defensive line is getting them set up again. And they'll come out in the pistol formation yet again. They are not leaving that formation, Josh. And here it is, 2nd and 10, the snap. Here we go. Relatively little pressure, and it is caught on the deep ball by the Golden Bears. Very good awareness on the receiver's part to catch that pass, Josh.
Well, they've continued to bend, and right there the secondary broke. But they really can get it back. Hunter Krause has had a good game before that play right there, so they can still stop him.
Absolutely. Everybody loses a battle every now and then, but that could be the battle that ends it. But Canes do have a strong lead right now, and I don't think that's going away anytime soon. There are 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Golden Bears.
It's got to be the shoes.
Whose shoes?
Bryant's. And you know whose.
Yes, Josh, it is. Oh, there is dirty laundry on the play. The refs will confer what they see.
Well, that Robertsdale coach is irate, and he seems to hate the fact that they just did that right there. That's just an unforced mental error. How many times have I talked about this, Jared? I've said over and over again, Robertsdale just needs to cut it before it, cuts their chances of winning.
And, they've been making all these errors after Bryant started putting the beat down on them. I'm telling you, when you lose your focus, you lose your will. When you lose your will, you start making mistakes.
When you get knocked in the head a couple of times, you're going to start thinking fuzzy.
Definitely. The pressure is on. Okay, and here we go. We're still at a timeout right now. 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. The refs are still conferring over the call, and I got to say, Josh, the Canes have played really well tonight, and we're proud of them.
Well, these are people, the fans are all out. Everyone's happy. They're all yakking it up, and it's been a good time.
Absolutely, Josh. Everybody's had a great time out here. The stands have been roaring and rocking, and well as they should have, Bryant's team has come to play.
All I'm going to say is, Alma Bryant, Coach Hain is your yak. Your all-star coach.
Thank you, Josh, and that he most certainly is. And it looks as though the flag will be against the Golden Bears as the refs are backing them up at the moment. And we're going to have to see the full-on measure of this penalty.
Crowd's going wild. They love the call, and why shouldn't they? It's helpful to Bryant. And who caused it? Robertsdale.
Absolutely, Josh. I mean, you hit it right on the head right there. I mean, this team has made unforced error after unforced error after unforced error. And I'm telling you, it's after Bryant put the pressure on. When you turn the heat on a team, it can really cause them to make mistakes. With that being said, it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Golden Bears with 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. They are on Bryant's 42-yard line around there, and they're setting up the way they always do. Up back, 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, pistol formation.
With 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Robertsdale has got to score now, or they might have to kiss their chances of winning goodbye.
Well, Josh, it is not over until the fat lady sings, but I can't disagree with you.
Well, you know, Jared, if we had a fat lady next to us, she might start singing, but she'd probably be eating pizza instead.
Well, we'll have to get that next week, Josh. That pizza's going to take its toll on her. Here we go. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Golden Bears as they are getting everything lined up right now. Still some confusion on the field as to what's going on, Josh. Josh.
Jared, you're completely correct. This ref crew wants to get the call right. And before that, it's just unfortunate. And they continue to talk. Maybe they'll figure something out. They're speaking to each other. One's walking away. The other one is looking ahead. He's pointing to the right, well, his right. The players are all standing around. It's about as clear as mud, honestly. Oh, they're walking all together. That's a nice sign of unity. They're moving down the field. Yes, I think they've resolved. Oh, no, he's still moving. The ref is walking them back.
More penalty yards have been put on Robertsdale. It will be 3rd and about 15 for the Golden Bears. On their own 46-yard line. And here we go. There are 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the quarter. And Robertsdale's going to have it. Pistol formation. Here we go. There's a snap. Quarterback is dropping back, and he unleashes one, and it is incomplete. It was overthrown by about 5 yards there.
He showed off the arm, but the accuracy was just a little bit lacking. He hasn't made many mistakes tonight, but that was one of them. And, Jared, I think some Beavers might have to start looking for some other homes because the dam is breaking for the offense.
Absolutely, Josh. I mean, that dam is breaking and breaking and breaking. The water's just coming in. I mean, the Hurricanes are creating quite a storm tonight. It'll be 4th down and about 15 for the Golden Bears. 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go. I mean,
you have to wonder if they're going to go for it, Jared. I mean, with 8 minutes left.
I think you kind of have to, Josh. I mean, you don't really have many options left. The Hurricanes are up 15 points on you. You've just got to do it.
It does look like they're keeping the quarterback on the field, but they haven't made the decision yet. And it looks like they're going to be bringing the punt team out. You have to wonder the wisdom of that decision given the fact that they're down 2 scores with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I can't disagree with you there, Josh. I mean, even if you throw a pick, I mean, you're still going to give the Canes the ball anyway. I don't know what this decision is, but with that being said, it will be 4th and 15, and the Golden Bears will be punting.
He's paid to coach. We're not paid to commentate.
And there's a punt. It's a low punt, very low flying, but it takes a Robertsdale bounce, and it will go down to about the Canes' 26-yard line.
Jared, if they can just grind the clock down like they did on the last 2 drives, give it to Said, I don't see how the Bryant loses this game without a huge mistake.
I agree. You just put us in that I formation and just let Sed take it right down the middle, just like he's been doing all game, Josh.
If that offensive line can keep giving the runway for Sed the Jet, then this could be it.
Absolutely, and here we go. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. They're coming out with 1 receiver on the right and 2 receivers on the left. They're going to be they're going to be under center with an up back and a running back. It's a handoff, but it's a fumble. It is a fumble, and Robertsdale does recover. Never a good moment, Josh.
Another mistake. They can find solace in the fact that they're still up 2 scores, though. 4th quarter, but this is giving new life to the Robertsdale Golden Bears.
Absolutely, Josh. You're 100% correct here. The Robertsdale Golden Bears have new life. And, Josh, there are still 7 minutes and 59 seconds left in this ball game. We cannot count them out at all.
Well, you can never count anybody out. And with it being a 2-score game, they still have time. If they can punch it in right here, it's a whole new ball game.
Correctamundo, and there's the snap. There's going to be a run to the right side, but it is stopped quickly by Bryant. Even so, the running back will still fall forward for about a 5-yard gain.
Falling forward is a lot better than falling backwards or falling sideways.
Thank you, Josh. That is absolutely correct. It'll be about 2nd and 6 for the Golden Bears. Clock is ticking. 7 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. They are inside Bryant's 20-yard line, though, so the Canes really need to get this stuff together and get a stop.
Jared, you have to wonder where their mind is, but that quarterback just will not stop.
He is relentless, and there's the snap, and it's another handoff, and he's going to try to take it to the outside, and he will do so, and he is going to score. Touchdown, Robertsdale.
Oh, he showed the wheels, and it looks like the running back is going to get a call for a late hit. We'll see what happens here. He did show the wheels there. That was a great play by him. He's still on the ground. Don't know if he's injured or if he's just waiting for the call. Oh, he seems to be talking to the refs. He's getting up. He's doing a push-up, and he's still down. Oh, no, he looks injured. I think he's injured. What? We're not. We're saying he's injured. Oh, no. It looks like he's down. After a great run, it looks like he's down. We're gonna take a break while we see what might be wrong with them. Our prayers are with them, but we're going to take a break until they're able to figure out what's wrong.
And he is up off the field. Thank goodness the Robertsdale running back is up and on his feet and heading to the sidelines. It's always a good sign to see that, Josh.
Of course, if went out on a great play, hopefully there's nothing major wrong and they can get him back ready to go next week.
Definitely. He has fought valiantly tonight, made some great runs, and he turned on the Jets on that last one to give Robertsdale a touchdown.
Of course, they're inching closer and closer to coming back against the Canes in this 4th quarter. Oh, yeah. You can get something. Oh, no. We would have played with it. Well, they brought this over.
And out come the Golden Bears to finish off this drive with the extra point. And right now, It'll be a one-possession ball game after this, and the Canes will try to get the ball back and go down and score again, Josh.
Jared, with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left, an extended drive can really help put this game away. But the defense letting that happen right there just wasn't a great look, but they can still win this game. The defense has done great tonight. You can't take anything away from them. You can't take anything away from Robertsdale. But they're going for 2 here, and it looks like they got it, Jared. That's going to bring them within 7. And it was a smart play call. They went right up the middle. It was a great play.
Absolutely. Can't fault Robertsdale for trying. Can't fault them for getting it. And they bring it to a one-possession game right here, and the Canes will try to receive this kickoff and make something out of it, Josh.
Well, of course, they have shown great fight. Both teams have. Bryant, at the beginning, faced a little bit of adversity, came back. Robertsdale seems like they're wanting to make a late push here. And it's just a great ball game all around.
You know, Josh, just like I said earlier, this could turn out to be an all-time classic. I mean, this game is really great. But both teams have fought and fought and fought until they just can't fight anymore, and they still have some fight left in them.
Well, fighting for a first win, both teams are early in this season. It's very important once they get into region play to have those wins backing them up if they want to go to the playoffs. Both these teams are good enough, and it's just been great to see the competition, the sportsmanship, and just great football.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Josh. And with that, we will line up for this kickoff. Robertsdale will be kicking off to Bryant with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The ball is set. Players are in position, and Robertsdale's kicker is ready to go. And we're just waiting on the whistle. And there he goes. And the kick is a short one, but placed very well. And it was caught by Bryant and just run out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. No harm, no foul there, Josh.
Hunter Krause did a good job of corralling that ball and just getting out of bounds, setting the Canes up with all right field position and a good chance to run the clock down.
Definitely. You just need to give the ball to Sed, let him run it, get a few first downs, take some clock off, and maybe even get a score here, Josh.
Yeah, but not if Robertsdale has anything to say about it. Their defense looks pumped and ready to go, so we'll see if they can stop the Hurricane advance.
You're right. That defense had been quiet for a while, but that last drive, they were roaring and ready to go. Robertsdale's defense has shown a little bit of life, but hopefully Bryant's offense will take control.
You know, Jared, you're completely correct. We're going to see what happens here. If they can run the ball, take some time off, this could be the end of it. And he's moving backwards, and said fought, but he got thrown down in the backfield, and that was just great play by Robertsdale defense.
That'll set up 2nd and long for the Canes offense. After a big play by Robertsdale's defense, there are 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game at about the Canes' 20-yard line. They are going to set up in the I formation, 2 receivers out to the right, 1 receiver out to the left, and it is going to be a run right at the middle with Sed Johnson, and he's going to break it free. He is breaking it free for about a 10-yard gain. Very nice run by Sed Johnson. Great hole created by the offensive line, and that was absolutely spectacular. Bryant is back on the other side now, making it about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, much better than what they were just in. There are 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the ball game, and things are getting testy.
Jared, you know, with the just complete passion that they played with, it's to be expected.
Absolutely, and there's a 3rd down run. It's Johnson again, but this time he is held up. He will only get a couple of yards. It will be 4th down, and the Canes are faced with a choice here.
I honestly don't know what Coach Haynes is going to do here. It's going to be a good insight into where his mindset is and what kind of coach he is. He's new to Bryant. It's his first home game, first homecoming, and it'll be interesting to see what he decides to do.
Absolutely. I mean, 4th and 1, just around the 40-yard line. You've got the lead. The clock is running with about 5. Well, it's no longer running. Sorry. 5 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock. Timeout will be taken to discuss what to do on this.
Jared, you know, you never want to place yourself in the shoes of a coach in a pressure situation like this. And it's going to be interesting to see what he does here. If he makes the right call, any call's right if it works. So I seriously think that he's just going to discuss this. He's going to do what he thinks is best.
I know the risk is heavy, but the reward would be so sweet. If you went on 4th and inches right here, 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in the ball game on the 40-yard line, and you picked it up, that would deflate this Robertsdale defense, maybe just enough to seal the deal.
But that Robertsdale defense, if they do attempt this 4th down conversion, they have something to say about it. You know that they really want to stop and see if they can beat Bryant on their homecoming night.
Absolutely. All the Canes need is a yard. And here we go. The Canes are going to go for it. They are set in the I formation yet again. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right. And here we go. This is a true test of will right here. And it's a quarterback sneak. And Rajay Bowie, he's going to keep it. And he's going to get way more than needed for the first down on about a 9-yard carry. Great call by Coach Hayne.
Jared, there was a hole there. Rajay found it. And the defense just wasn't ready for it. Oh, no, there looks like there's a player down on the field. For Bryant, he's getting up. He's attempting to get up.
Unfortunately, that is senior right tackle Bradley Johnson. He has been a key asset to this team. He's played here all 4 years, and he is a true man and a true player for this team.
He jogs right off the field. He's going to the trainer table to get it checked out, and, he's not going to let them see him down on that field.
And that is just Bradley-esque. I mean, he's a tough kid with great attitude, jogging right off that field. And here we go. It is 1st and 10 for the Canes. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game, just at about the 45-yard line. And here comes the offense. It'll be 1st and 10. They're setting up in the I formation. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Rajay Bowie under center. It's a fullback dive, and he's going to plow to about a 3-yard gain, but no harm, no foul. The clock will run.
Jared, if they can just continue this march 2 or 3 yards at a time with a couple big plays here or there, march that clock off, it's pretty much the best thing they can do. Big plays here aren't going to really help you unless they're touchdowns, so this makes sense.
I agree. I like this. The way that they're running this offense, making sure the clock is ticking before they make the play, and they know exactly what they're going to do, and it's been working all night. They set up in the I formation again the same way they did last time. It's a handoff to Said, and he tries to break it to the outside, but unfortunately he will lose yardage on this play, Josh.
Yeah, Jared, he will. It's going to be a 3rd and long for the Bryant Hurricanes, which they haven't been accustomed to this drive. They've been mostly short yardage to gain, but you have to feel confident that they'll find a way to do it the way they've been playing lately. But Robertsdale really does seem like they're motivated to stop them here.
Definitely, and tension is at its highest point as the clock is ticking now. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. 3rd down and 8 for the Canes. You wonder what they're going to do. Rajay Bowie is going to go under center with an up back, 2 receivers to the right, and it's a toss. It's a toss to Seth Johnson, and he tries to find a hole, but unfortunately he is brought down with force by that strong Robertsdale defense.
Jared, that was just a wall built on that side of the field. That defense was not going to let him through. He's been showing the Jets all night, 3 touchdowns, but right there, they just, grit their teeth, dug their heels into the sand, and didn't let anybody by.
Absolutely, Josh, and that'll set up 4th and 9 for the Canes, just about on the 46-yard line. They're going to punt it, but they're going to try to run down some clock there. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in the game, and Caleb Williams, who's already had a big punt tonight, is coming out to try to boot this thing down inside the 20. There's the snap. Oh, there's going to be a timeout on the field taken by Bryant. So we will temporarily stop play as the Hurricanes will recuperate and get this plan together.
Jared, you're completely correct. Coach Hayne and the punter, Caleb Williams, were trying to almost panically get everyone together, but no harm, no foul. Timeout, get the punt off in a couple minutes. I think Bryant is set up pretty well here if their defense can continue the toughness they've shown. As long that last drive, Robertsdale did show some life on offense and put it in the end zone. So we'll see what happens.
Well, you have to wonder if this punt is any way like he's been punting it throughout the season. I know it's early, but if he's been punting it like he has been, Robertsdale's going to have to go almost the length of the field in 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Do you think they can do that, Josh?
I think they can, and you can never take away the fact that Caleb Williams is a triple threat punter. He can pass, run, and punt.
To play it safe, though, Caleb's probably going to show off his leg again right here, and he does, and it is a beauty. Look at that, but it's going to be returned. Robertsdale will return it, and he's going to get it's a fumble! It's a fumble! But it is recovered by Robertsdale. What a great punt by Caleb Williams to pin them inside the 20-yard line with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. Robertsdale's going to try to get one last drive to try to force this thing into overtime or possibly take the win.
Jared, the tension is palpable. The crowd is sitting in stunned silence as what they considered to be a sure victory mere minutes ago has suddenly turned into a very great game. You have to think, though, even though Robertsdale fumbled on that punt, they showed great awareness to jump back on it.
Definitely. Very, very good by them to get that ball back and to make sure that their hopes stay alive. There are 3 minutes, 2 seconds left in the game. They have the ball on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. They're in the shotgun, 2 receivers left and right, and there's the snap. Quarterback is sitting in the pocket, and he throws, and it is almost picked again by Alma Bryant. Great defense on that play. He's just got to finish capitalization on that play.
Bryant has had a couple opportunities to capitalize on defense, and while they've missed the interceptions, they've shown just great tenacity in that secondary. You can't fault them for anything other than they were inches away from a big play.
Absolutely. You're 100% correct, Josh. And Bryant has gotten 2 turnovers on defense tonight, so they have missed some interceptions, but they've been on top of the fumbles, and one of them was for a touchdown by Darian Cooper earlier. Robertsdale lines back up in the shotgun. They got 2 receivers to the left and right, and here's the snap. He's going to stay in the pocket, almost sacked. It's a screen. It is a running back screen, and he has got a huge hole. This is going to be a big gain for the Golden Bears, about 30 yards, almost to the 50-yard line. He's at about the 43.
That was just a brilliant call by head coach Brian Campbell. He pulled that one out of the playbook, and it worked to perfection, Jared.
Absolutely. Big gain by the Robertsdale offense, setting them up nicely at about the 42-yard line with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. They are back in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, and we're just going to see what happens right here. They got a running back right beside the quarterback, and there's the snap. He drops back. He releases. He's going deep, and it is caught. What a catch. Oh, no. Are they waving it off? No, it's a catch by Robertsdale. Oh, my goodness. Josh, what do you think of that?
Jared, I don't think I've ever seen a catch like that before. That was absolutely amazing. You want to talk about Odell Beckham? That was probably better.
I mean, that coverage was all over him. That was about just as well as you could cover someone, and he still made the catch. And what poise by that quarterback to make that throw this late in the game.
He's got the clutch gene, that's for sure.
And with that being said, they'll be on the 30-yard line of Bryant now, 1st and 10. There's the snap. He's staying in the pocket. He escapes the pocket, and he is going to run, and he is lit up. I mean, taken down with force, but it is a 6-yard run. They are moving, but there are 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Time is slipping away.
He just couldn't get out of bounds. That defense kept him in and clobbered him. It's just he showed great toughness, but you got to get out of bounds there. The clock continues to run.
Absolutely, and he'll learn more about that as he continues to grow. He's only a sophomore, but that is not tonight. It is 2nd and 6. He's in the shotgun again with 2 receivers to his left and 2 receivers to his right. There's the snap. He's dropping back in the pocket, and he's throwing it again, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. Great defense. Weston has been all over the ball tonight. His coverage has been absolutely amazing, and he's just played a great game, Josh.
Absolutely astounding for such a young player to come out here and contribute in such a big way.
I mean, that was crazy. I mean, the quarterback put that ball exactly where he needed to put it, and Weston somehow still made the play. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Golden Bears with 1 minute and 34 seconds left. The tension is peaking. Here we go, quarterback in the shotgun. He's rolling out. He's still rolling out, and he throws it away. He throws it away, but the Canes force a 4th down.
Darian Cooper pressuring that quarterback like only he can and had a little nice pop-up after the play. It's 4th down, and Jared, this could be the game.
This is the moment. Scratch that. This is not a moment. It's the movement. Bryant is going to take it from here, and this momentum is hopefully going to ride into next week and throughout the rest of the season. Here we go. It is 4th down and 6 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the game. Timeout has been called on the field.
Jared, you're completely correct. You got to think that not only is the team excited, I'm looking around the crowd, and this crowd is absolutely on pins and needles. The excitement is back in Bryant football, and Coach Hayne is the one that you really have to credit with that.
Absolutely right about multiple things there. I mean, one, you could cut this tension with a butter knife. And number two, Coach Hayne has definitely put some life back into this program, life that this program has not seen in years, and it is definitely paying off. I mean, this program has been elevated, and it's at a point that I haven't seen.
Jared, you know, it really is astounding the turnaround that we've seen. Last week, coming off a loss last week and coming out here and performing like this is just absolutely – it goes to show the character of this team, and they're very strong. Not to take anything away from Robertsdale, but here it is. This is 4th down. This could be the game.
Absolutely right, Josh. 4th down and 6. He's got 2 receivers to his left and right in the shotgun, the snap. He's dropping back in the pocket. He releases, and he's got an open man, and he drops it! He drops it! Oh, my God! Bryant will take the ball. 1 minute and 13 seconds left in the game.
Jared, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, but Bryant is set up in very, very good position here. As long as they don't make any huge mistakes, Bryant should take this. Their first home win in a very long time. Coach Hayne has brought life back to this program and the spirit of the school.
And the students are definitely feeling it, Josh. They are all piling up on the edge of the bleachers. Here we go. 1 minute and 13 seconds left. Bryant's got a 7-point lead. All they have to do is run the clock out, and they will be the winner tonight.
You know, it's crazy to see the students so excited. You know, we haven't seen this kind of just build-up of emotion since we've been at this school, honestly. That's not to take anything away from Robertsdale, of course. They came here and gave the Bryant Hurricanes a great game on their homecoming night.
Absolutely, and you love to see this on homecoming night. The Canes in victory formation. They will plop down on that knee, and the clock will run. It will be 2nd down and 10, but who cares as the clock is now around 1 minute. The Canes are going to seal the deal.
Without a timeout, you know, it looks pretty hopeless for Robertsdale right now. They can take solace in the fact that they came out here and performed very well. You know, this was a hard-fought battle between two teams looking for their first win. And you have to credit both teams, but Bryant just pushed harder and wanted it more tonight.
Absolutely. The grit that Robertsdale has shown tonight coming on the field at Bryant's homecoming and giving them this kind of a fight just shows where their team's at. Oh, no. Got a little scuffle down there on the field, but everything's okay. It's all been settled. You hate to see that, Josh.
The clock is ticking down to 0, and the excitement is building here at the I. And you have to thank player of the game, Cedric Johnson, the Jet. But also Darian Cooper gave a great performance on defense, scoring a touchdown and just terrorizing that offense.
Terrific game by both of those players and all other players on the team, honestly. It's a team effort tonight. Bryant took this win home, and it has been great. And now we must sign off with the Bryant Hurricanes winning their homecoming game.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you're tuning in next week when the Bryant Hurricanes come back to play the Foley Lions.
They'll be looking for their second win of the season, and maybe they'll get it. Maybe they'll go above 500. Robertsdale will still be looking for their next win, their first win next week.
This is Seymour Broadcasting signing off.